Hello, everyone. Welcome to another OSP and Chill. I'm Tom.
I'm Kimber. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's 2018, and we're happy to be joined by all of you. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about, being it's a new year, and we have a little bit to reflect on 2017. Not too much, because if you haven't watched Geek to My Nerds 2017 retrospective, you should check that out because they go pretty in depth with their personal picks. So check that out.
And we also sent our top 5 lists and did a little blurb about our number one choice for Ryan over at the Ohio review. So if you want to see, I know I did my top 5. Did you send yours too?
Yes, I did.
So yeah, both of our top 5 favorite movies of the year, and then a brief audio clip of why we chose our number ones.
I was about to tell Cal
yeah.
I was on, but thankfully Tom beat me. And speaking of which, let's say hello to everyone in the chat. Tom Zambino, Billy, Cal, Eric Assenmacher, and Digital and Dice is in the house. Mark, Justin, and Brian, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So thanks, everyone, for coming by. Sam just popped in. He wants to know what's new, Pussycats. It's a new year. That's what's new.
First Dobby of the year. It's coming at you.
No.
A lot of people have been asking about him on Twitter.
I drew a picture of him.
You
and
did.
I put it on Instagram and Twitter. Hi, Amber.
Love Amber. This one's for her.
I'm gonna sneeze.
You're allergic to Amber?
No. Ah! I'm alive. Okay. So, with that out of the way, I was looking for a pen. I lost it.
Here.
I found it. Sam. There we go. Oh, and Matt's also in here, right? Bear Mongolia.
I didn't see him in there yet.
I'm saying hello
to
Bear. There he is. Yep.
Tonight. Yeah, okay.
He's finally catching up on Twin Peaks.
Ooh.
On season 3. He was talking to me about it earlier. A lot to look forward to. All right, so now that we've said now that we've said our hellos and stuff, let's get into this. We got a bunch to talk about. Now it's a new year, 2018. We're going to go through a list of our expectations. And we actually, because this is a Q&A, some people did submit questions, and I'll ask you a few of them.
You're fine.
It's bothering me. Sorry. Janine asks if Black Panther ?
So I'm gonna say yes. Exclamation point! Is my answer.
I would put a thumbs up in there too. Eric says, "What is the movie that we're most looking for?" Eric Monroe says, "What is the movie that we're looking forward to the most?"
Black Panther is definitely one of them. I'm also excited about Infinity War, but a lot of that has to do with seeing the whole gang together.
Exactly.
And also Benny is there, so you guys know how I feel about #Dr. Sexy. So.
All right, let's get into this. We're gonna pretty much just list off different movies. We'll read your reactions in the chat and talk about them. First one up actually is Infinity War, and there is one more question before we get started. Billy wanted to know, does Thanos need a hat?
Yes, so much. He looks awful.
Okay, I get why.
TJ's here. Chase.
He definitely looks cooler in the armor. He's more intimidating. But the creators behind Infinity War said that getting the Infinity Stones is more of like a spiritual journey that he wouldn't need armor for, or even despite needing armor.
He looks like a California raisin is the issue. Man. So like he looks awful.
He looks like that in the comics though. Like,
yeah, but he looked much better before. It's the helmet, it's the color that they changed on him. His face just looks slightly not as good as it did before. So or the helmet might have just been hiding flaws, you know? I think he looked much better prior to
and
this.
it wasn't as well lit in space. So Infinity War. I'm excited. I think Thanos aside, just seeing everyone interact is going to be really fun.
Looking forward to Ant-Man and the Wasp. I love Paul Rudd. Ant-Man's one of my favorites. That's why we have that Ant-Man poster hanging up here. So I'm really can't wait to see what they do with this sequel. I know that it's like their first attempt at a rom-com, which I'm also excited to see what they do with that type of scenario.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they explore the microverse a little bit more, because we got a hint of that in the Oh, Cal says that if you get all of the stones, you earn a free hat. So maybe that's what the whole thing is about.
Nice. I'm sorry I interrupted
you.
you.
The Adventures of Hat Boy.
Microverse, you were saying.
Yeah, that could be interesting. So third Marvel movie of the year is definitely Black Panther. I'm excited. I'm just still amped about Infinity War because it looks like we're going to get a lot of Wakanda anyway.
Yeah, but the Black Panther trailer has me particularly
yeah.
excited because it's so different and it's so refreshing to see this imagery that's really like nothing else that they've been doing in the MCU. And I think that they've made some great choices with actors and directors and writers involved with Black Panther. So I think that it's going to be really good, and I'm glad that there's a lot of hype and people are excited because it is a really exciting movie all around, and it is very nice to like have more diversity going in the MCU. I still wish they would give us a Black Widow movie because they haven't done that for us yet, but we do have some females stepping to the lead here and getting more diverse characters in with race and everything is opening up, and it's not just all these white dudes. We're getting people who can feel like they see a character that they can relate to in here. And I feel like everyone deserves to have someone in the group who you're like, yeah, that's me. That's who I'm cosplaying, you know?
And for Kimber, it's Rocket Raccoon.
It is Rocket Raccoon. That's me.
Eric confirmed that by collecting all of the Infinity Stones, you will get a hat. That's how he got his. TJ's complimenting my beard. Thank you.
This is the original beard. It's back, guys.
No one said anything at work. I saw all my bosses. I've been shaving it, or I've been keeping it as a beard because I was worried that people would care at work. But nope. Somebody else said something, and it was pretty good. Oh, Billy said that Ant-Man and the Wasp, he's only interested because of one person, Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, I'm excited for her to join the
Hey, Dub.
Hey, Dub, how's it going?
The Asus.
Asus birds. All right, so Marvel over. Another Disney project. Solo, Star Wars story. I don't really care.
Yeah,
I don't know. The only thing I'm excited about is Donald Glover.
This one has a lot of problems going on with the production, and I feel like we're gonna feel that when we watch the movie, much in the way that they did with like Justice League. I'm expecting to be disappointed with this one. I wasn't the biggest fan of Rogue One. In fact, I didn't really care for it at all. The side stories do not have me as interested as the main continuation of the story.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Oh, hey, Nick.
Tell Sarah we said hello. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Justin's a solid Matt as well. Matt, you say you want your Boba Fett movie. I read rumors that he will be appearing in Solo in some capacity. So.
Well, I want my Salacious Crumb movie, so step aside, Boba Fett.
Another one I don't really care about because it seems like the way to prevent all of this problems. So anyway, Pacific Rim Uprising. I don't care.
No.
Just patrol the portals. That's all you got to do, and then they'll never hit land. Untitled Deadpool sequel. We haven't gotten much more since the Thanksgiving spot, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I liked Deadpool a lot. I didn't find it to have the replay value of some of the other superhero movies. Like, I didn't feel the need to watch it again after seeing it. of a look, and I'm curious. Where are you at?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what kind of Disney jokes they make, because that feels like it's gonna something happen. I really just want him to call Stan Lee Stan, just acknowledge that he knows who he is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. Shane Black is remaking The Predator. Okay, I like Shane Black. He's a capable action director. And speaking of which, I just posted the link for our next Odd Shape panel. We're talking action movies, so submit your action questions. Possibly, what's the best chase scene, or who has the most impressive kill count? Who knows? It depends what you want to make it. You let us know. I'll be making a post after this for you to post your replies.
Yeah, from what I read, the Predator movie has a pretty decent cast too. I don't know if
you were
wrote
reading
those
the
down.
cast to me. I didn't grasp onto all of it, but it was pretty impressive. I don't hate it. I just, does that mean because you're rebooting Predator, but Predator's attached to Alien? So it's just like it's weird. Like I don't know how this will work with it, but I guess there's sidelines and even Star Trek. So I'm not gonna.
Some love for the OSP theme coming up. Action movies in the chat there. You're welcome. That was my idea. I was just trying to think of stuff that we haven't done before, and I know that a lot of people in the group. We'll have to see if Brian's around for that.
Yeah,
He's an action guy.
I was thinking about Brian.
And Matt Whitaker likes action movies, so maybe we'll see if he's going to be around. But we'll definitely get that in.
Another question another movie coming up that you were telling me about was The Irishman, which has Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Is that what you said?
Yeah, and I think that's the Scorsese movie,
and it's about
out.
Jimmy Hoffa. So
yes.
That's interesting.
That'll probably be good. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Joe. Unless Joe's at work. Then what are you doing with your life, Joe? Being an adult with a job? Anyway. Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Johnny Depp.
Yep.
Next. Jude Law looks cool.
He does.
That's pretty much it.
I'm going to watch it. We know I'm going to watch it. Will I go in the theater?
Incredibles 2. Might go to theater for that.
Absolutely going to the theater for that.
I want to see what Jack Shack's up to.
The first Incredibles movie is excellent. This is a long-awaited sequel for me and other Incredibles fans, and I'm glad that it takes place directly after the first one, and I'm really excited to see what they do with it. I feel like the first one made a statement, too, and that now is the type of time that they can make, so I'm curious.
For sure. Ready Player One.
It is a movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I will watch it. I don't know if I'll be bursting down the doors to go see it.
Hey, Janine.
I don't know. It's I know it's gonna like be a lot of nostalgia, so I'm like looking forward to just, you know me, I'm huge on crossovers, so seeing the Iron Giant take on a bunch of dudes from other things will be cool. It'll be fun. Ralph. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, speaking of nostalgia and member berries, we're gonna have 2 of those this year.
Alan Tudyk is returning.
Yes, I do like Alan Tudyk.
So, another one. No, I got the reference stuff. Aquaman movie with Jason Momoa. I don't know. Are they gonna have to not have to have like air bubbles to talk?
Like, Jason Momoa is hot, but I haven't really liked any of the movies in that franchise far. So.
I thought Aquaman was the best part of Justice League. So if there's one of these movies that I might like, it might be Aquaman.
I mean, I thought mine was going to be Wonder Woman, but I didn't like that one as much as everyone else liked it. So I've just been let down. I know it upsets Billy, and I'm not trying to do that in any way, shape, or form for the people who are fans of the movies. But for me, it's just not hitting what I want in these DC movies. Yeah. So I'm no longer excited.
I mean, it's what Wonder Woman represents, and she almost felt misrepresented, and that's frustrating. Um, the power of love. Even Scott Pilgrim saw through that. Into the Spider-Verse. Looking forward to that.
That does look cool.
The animation looks interesting. Billy says he's used to it.
Yeah, I don't want you to like. I know, Billy. I'm sorry.
Um,
Don't be so aggressive. Calm down.
Khal Drogo should play Jason Momoa. Cal says. His English isn't that great. I don't think he would do that great of a job portraying Jason Momoa. Next, I'm sorry. Ocean's 8. Okay. Like, I'm not a big fan of Ocean's 11.
Yeah, that's just not my bag as much. It's neat that they're trying something different. We'll see how it goes. It could be good or it could be bad.
Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, this looks fun, surprisingly. The trailer had me a little excited when I watched it. I like Chris Pratt, and the last one was, if nothing else, fun to watch. I enjoyed it. Again, it's one of those that am I going to put it on and watch it again right now? No, I have no urge to do that, but it is a fun, like, popcorn movie to go see.
Yeah, I mean, half of the experience of, like, I'm all for, like, having a profound experience at the theater. Like, that is, like, the top of my list. But, I mean, I also go to the movies just, like, I hate the term turn off your brain because I can't. Like, I'm going to be analyzing everything, but I can at least accept that it's fun and it's a nod to, like Jurassic Park was a big part of our, like, childhoods growing up. I remember, like, toys being everywhere.
Arguably, like, the biggest for me in my childhood, maybe other than Batman 89, because that left, like, a huge impression on me. But I loved dinosaurs because of Jurassic Park, and I know Randall in particular is a huge Jurassic Park fan. I see Billy saying that Fallen Kingdom has an amazing director, so that's nice to hear. And Cal saying that the trailer didn't do much for him, but it did for me. I wasn't expecting to like the trailer that much, and it just looked like a really fun idea. Ashley's agreeing with Tom on the turn off your brain. It's not working for her. Yeah, guys, stop talking about Arby's. You know I'm always hungry when we do OSP. It's like in a weird in-between time where we're gonna go get food after we finish.
Did Tom forget to buy groceries?
He did. What's next? I know we have a long list.
Alita Battle Angel, the anime movie that Robert Rodriguez is directing. I can't talk. Sorry, guys. I just want there to be a successful anime movie, so I'm looking forward to this. It looks cool.
It's not my bag.
The talent behind it, it's just the people involved with it kind of make me feel like, oh. But I'm sure that's how people felt with other movies. New Mutants. Okay, cool. I don't know how much invested I'm going to be in these Fox movies when I know that they might be rebooting the entire thing in like a few years.
And again, like, those have not impressed me recently, the last few. So
I mean, besides Logan,
but that's like a whole different.
But Deadpool too, like the Bryan Singer brand.
Yes.
X-Men has not, and they're doing Dark Phoenix Saga too, and we're just both sick of seeing the same story over and over again. Hopefully, like, it would be great if we got to see X-Men in space, because there's a whole thing with the Kree. Cyclops' dad is a space pirate.
Yeah.
They can explore that, and that'd be so cool. Maybe that's how they run into the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I don't know. Who knows? Annihilation, that's that Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac movie.
Yeah, I have some friends who have read that book, and they said the book was really good, and that the trailer they're a little concerned about. So I'm not sure how, like, diehard fans are gonna feel about the adaptation going on here, but it looks like a fun movie to watch.
I don't know how much I trust the trailer, but I didn't read the book, so I don't know. But it kind of looks like a dark, like, Princess Mononoke, like, where, like, it's nature, like, coming back, and, like, maybe like a more pretty happening. It kind of reminds me of, like, where it's like nature fighting back. Nothing about hot dogs, but there's cool like elks growing like branches out of there.
Yeah, I don't know about if the happening is a thing to compare it to, but
We'll
I
see
see what
when
you're
we watch
saying.
Annihilation. I'm always usually wrong, so who knows? Hellboy. Cool. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a little weird not being under the same direction as Guillermo del Toro, just because we're so used to
Guillermo.
that. Guillermo. What I say?
Gilmero or something.
It's me, a Guillermo. Venom. I still don't care because I don't know how Spider-Man's involved, and you can't have Venom without Spider-Man.
Morgan's here.
Morgan's
To the
here.
list.
Wow. Morgan, next on the list, Suspiria Remake. How do you feel about that?
You know how Morgan and I feel about this.
I know, we talked about
even
it.
though it has Tilda Swinton, I'm very
She
concerned.
plays an old man. What a lot of people are excited about. Yeah, Matt's talking about how there's no Perlman in Hellboy.
I'm more sad about losing the director than him for sure.
Yeah.
Because David Harbour, I'm sure he's gonna be fine, and there's so much makeup that it's gonna look
And not
the same basically. And
well, I mean, I think Hellboy looked more like Ron Perlman than Ron Perlman looked like Hellboy in that series. Like, that dude's got a weird jaw, and it translated on him. The thing I saw with the Harbor stuff looks really.
Ashley's bagging on your Gilmero. It's the discount version. It's the off-brand.
This is my cousin. All right. A lot of people are excited about the new Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, which makes me excited to watch what they do with it. But it is like a horror sequel from a classic, so they could really go either way. It's not super common that one of those is very good. So I'm into it, but also a little guarded about getting too excited.
Yeah, I agree with you. Last one for the movies was I lost it. Oh, there it is. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Sorry, Joe wants you to know that he's on the same page with you with that Venom.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody is in post-production now. That should be coming out. I love Freddie Mercury. He's one of my heroes from my whole life. Like, I can't remember a time where I didn't know Queen's music and Freddie's persona. So I really want this to be good. I'm just there are a few things that have happened through the production of this movie that make me nervous. They had Sacha Baron Cohen attached to play Freddie, and apparently he was an amazing singer and he was going to do really well. And I was digging that. And Queen actually gave him the boot. The remaining members of Queen, for whatever reason, it didn't work out, and they replaced him with this Rami Malek dude from Mr. Robot. And he looks fine. The picture that they have him all airbrushed to look like Freddie looks really good. But man, am I worried about that singing, because Freddie was such an amazing voice. Like, I always say there's never going to be a better singer than Freddie Mercury, and we saw him singing in the Golden Globes intro with Jimmy Fallon, and he only sang like a line or two, and like my blood went cold because I'm so scared about him being awful in this Freddie movie. So I'm gonna see it, but I'm very nervous about how that's gonna go.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, those are our movie expectations. We don't have as long of a list for our next portion, but our TV expectations. Speaking of which, we're going to get to a few TV-related questions for our Q&A.
Ooh.
And if any of these shows, if enough people think that we should do a recap show about them, let us know. And you can always tweet us at OddshapePanel or at
Kimberbatch_OSP.
And we'll take it into consideration.
And speaking of that, this Wednesday, we are going to be doing a Black Mirror recap for season 4 that just came out. I am a huge Black Mirror fan. Tom had other feelings, so this was a little... Yeah. We're not on the same page as much with the season of Black Mirror. So if you want
we're closer than you think.
If you want to see our feelings on each of these episodes, 5 out of 6 of them were excellent in my opinion, and one of them was very boring. But you can see my top 5 list on my Twitter somewhere too. But if you guys want to talk about Black Mirror, hopefully you'll join us. What time were we doing that?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on Wednesday.
Sweet. Do you want to open the chat?
Nope.
I think Cal has definitely been watching, and hopefully he'll join us. Oh, Ashley has to
bye,
leave.
Ashley.
I'm so sad right now.
We'll just wait. Let us know when you come back.
No, stop.
All right. Did I cut you off?
I'm hungry. You can't draw the show out longer, because if I don't eat, it gets crazy. I get hangry. No, Black Mirror recap. Black Rearview Mirror. Join us 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
She thought my finger was a nugget. Okay. Cal wants to know what show are you looking forward to the most in 2018? New show.
New show? I don't know, man.
Should I look at the list of the shows we were talking about?
We'll talk about the new shows, and then I'll give you my opinion.
All right, we'll go. How about that? We'll go through the thing, and then we'll go to the questions, because we got a couple of those. Well, we'll get to those. Alrighty. Hunger Pangs.
We didn't do the TV expectations
That's
yet.
what we're doing right now.
Okay.
I was looking for the thing. Black Lightning, CW. They could have picked a... He's just so boring. I've never cared about Black Lightning. I wish it was Static Shock. Me and Eric Gotzemach were talking about this the other day. I really wish it was Static Shock. He's just got so much personality, and he's fun, and Black Lightning is like, they try to do Luke Cage with lightning powers. I don't think it really works, but I mean, I could be wrong. I'm usually right about these things. Westworld.
Yes.
Super excited, season 2, and we will be doing a recap show for that. Westworld?
This would be one of the ones that I would definitely be the most excited about. Season 1 was superb, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what choices they make, because it's really open for them. They've diverged so far from the plot in the movie and stuff. They can go anywhere with this, and it's HBO, so they have a massive budget and a great cast, and I'm pumped.
That actually answers Billy's question: what new season of a TV show are you excited for? And it's both Westworld for us, I think.
Yes.
And Jessica Jones.
Yes.
Jessica Jones season 2 is also coming out this year.
I'll be waiting for Morgan in the chat, because we mentioned there. Look, there he goes. He did it before we even said it.
Another season 2 coming up is pretty big. No, is it Big Little? Yeah, Big Little Lies. How have they gotten no flack from Pretty Little Liars? Sorry, because it's named,
I think, after a book that's been out for a while, and it's not the same name.
Another returning season, X-Files. I think it's on season 11.
Season 11. Yeah, I'd like to watch some of that. Because we had fun when we watched. I know we didn't get through all the episodes, but I particularly liked the Reese Darby episode last season. That was really fun.
Roseanne is coming back. Interesting. I watched that a lot as a kid, and I would like to see. Is John Goodman back? We'll find out.
Yeah, I didn't watch that growing up, so I'm not particularly excited about that one, but I know that I have lots of friends who did, and I'm excited for them.
Yeah. Heathers, which great movie from Winona Ryder and Christian Slater.
Yeah, this is
from the 80s. They've recently made it into a musical on Broadway, and now they're making it a television series. It's interesting, I guess. Sci-Fi is debuting a Krypton series pre-Superman, where it's like Game of Thrones on Krypton. I don't know if that's the actual pitch, but that's kind of what it's more of a like life at Krypton and like the debates.
So Matt's asking in the chat about American Gods. I don't know what's going on with them. I know right now they're doing Good Omens, which I'm very excited about. That I don't know if that's 2018 though. It didn't show up on any of the research I was doing, but I know they're filming that right now, and that I'm really looking forward
me
to,
too.
almost more than American Gods coming back because of David Tennant and Michael Sheen. They look perfect in the roles, and Neil Gaiman is working so closely with this show. That's got me really pumped right now, a little bit more than American Gods, which we both kind of thought let us down a little bit at points.
Yeah. Netflix is developing a remake of a series called Maniac. It's about a guy in a, what was it? He was a mental patient.
It's like the world inside of his head.
Oh
like
yeah, it was like a fantasy
world.
thing. That's
that
what it was.
looked interesting, and I don't know if you wrote down the cast, but that one had an interesting cast too. That's one of the ones that stood out to me when I was looking through it, along with Castle Rock.
Yeah, Castle Rock. J.J. Abrams and Stephen King team up to just explore different characters who've been to Castle Rock, Maine. I'm interested. J.J. Abrams, I think, recently did another Stephen King project that I want to watch. I can't remember what it's called. Is that James Franco one? I could be wrong. He could not be associated to that one, but I don't know, guys. I'm the worst news person ever. Speaking of which, it's time for news. We don't have a lot because we did talk already for about 40 minutes, just talking about what we're looking forward to. And we're trying not to completely bore you, but people are demanding headlines. And
Billy, are you saying that Daredevil is better than Jessica Jones? Because that's just like your opinion, man. Jessica Jones was seriously important, in my opinion, because it deals with abuse. So women who have been through that show really resonated with them, and I thought it was really powerful and made a huge statement about the way that people treat each other.
I completely agree. This just in on Odd Shaped Channel. We're here for the news. Recent reports say that the Fallen Kingdom has the biggest action sequence in the franchise history. Are they doing this because it's cool, it's good for the plot, or to rake in them big dollars?
Matt was saying that it looks like American Gods is coming out mid-2018.
Disappointing.
Are you doing the voices just for Cal? Be honest.
A little bit for myself as well. Han Solo will have a John Williams theme.
This is exciting. There is potential here that I might like the John Williams theme that we get for Solo better than the movie Solo.
I mean, that's how it was with Duel of the Fates. And
yeah, I love the piece of music he did for Force Awakens for Rey's theme. It was gorgeous, and it really felt like Star Wars, and that's how you make things feel like a Star Wars movie, is you give them that iconic John Williams feel and sound. So I think that's a huge step in the right direction, but will it be enough?
who knows? Next up, a scene between Molly Ringwald and Ali Sheedy shows up 32 years later for The Breakfast Club.
Interesting.
Yes, it is.
How's the chat doing?
The chat is overwhelmed by this voice.
Oh, they're talking about Dobby again.
You know what? I was trying to do a bit for you guys, but you can't even appreciate.
Can you put his name on the?
No. It's creepier because there's the bar there and it looks like he's like coming up over.
I showed them, and should I show them the back of it?
Sure. You guys want to see what Dobby's ass
If
looks
you
like?
think the face is horrifying, we got the idea to look at what is going on back here. Look at this toy design. What the hell is this?
It's Botanicus.
What the hell is this? Enjoy that.
Billy's like, no. Cal's mad that you guys ruined the voice. But never fear. 1920 voices never fall behind. Up next, behind the seams, Daniel Day-Lewis made an entire dress from scratch to prepare for the Phantom Thread.
Of course he did.
He is known as being very method. Unlike me, who will break character the instant I get discouraged.
Just now.
Stop. Yeah. Last one. This just in. AMC, the theater chain, is considering charging different seats, different prices. Lame. That's the end of the news. I now will teleport 100 years into the future. And I'm back. Welcome, John Johnson. Quite the unfortunate name you got there.
That was intense, TJ says about the Dobby. The chat's lit up.
Yeah, you're definitely pulling people into the room, and people are just into Dobby naked.
Yeah, it does look like an ET body. Even if you look at the front,
No, it does look like
very
a
much
ripoff
an
of a
ET
toy.
type toy.
So, I'm sure, Eric might have some Pokemon Go news. That's usually where we go after this. Eric, is that the case? Eric, you're breaking up, Eric. I don't know what they say, Cal. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't hate the views. Let's see what else. What else do we got in the chat just to see? People are sad that they saw his body. Morgan's trying to start a resistance of some sort. TJ was complimenting me on the theme song for TV Three-Way, which is Kimber's podcast, who she co-hosts with Matthew Whitaker. And we just got a bunch of great people in here. Dan, what? TJ, I'm actually trying to think of a way I could do some sort of improv show for the channel. I just haven't figured out the logistics of that, but it's definitely something I really want to do.
And Morgan is going to be our guest on the next TV Three-Way. So Morgan Robinson, you know him, you love him.
Chase, if you like that Beetlejuice pillowcase, what do you think of this Edward's? Well, I'm leaning the wrong way. Edward Scissorhands pillowcase. Pretty great. All right, so
the
I don't know.
action episode will be 2 weeks from today.
Yes, action episode will be on the 15th, I believe. Digital and Dice wants me to dance, apparently.
Poor Delisha. Shout out to Dell. Her internet went out right before the show started, so she's not going to be able to make it.
For those who aren't in the chat, give me 1 second.
I think we're legit.
And we're back.
Trolls.
That's how you know you make the big time, when people are just yelling in the chat. But thanks for watching. All right, so have I heard from Eric? I don't remember. I got distracted.
I don't think I've seen him. I don't need to jump ahead in line tonight.
Okay, great.
About getting me in.
Well, and that's the case. Let me look at the list. First person I have on my list is Tom Zambino. Let me know if you want to call in. After that, I have Billy. Eric Ossemacher, you would be third, and then Cal. So if you are calling in, let me know. If you're not,
yeah, Morgan's good tonight too. I think his time zones. He's on vacay, so he's not having to jump the line.
Oh, great. Morgan's in our time zone. or close to our time zone.
It's earlier for him.
Can't even visit us. What's up with that?
I think he's 2 hours behind, actually.
Sorry, I was just reminiscing about that time Morgan was here. Day.
Great week.
Oh yeah, it was a week. Oh my god. Cal is too busy watching Doctor Who to call in. Sorry to interrupt you, Cal.
What more do we want from Morgan? For you to be our officiant. That's what more.
Time Zambito, you do live in my time zone.
Come through.
Come through anytime.
You like driving, right?
All right, so how about we get... Oh, I hate driving.
No, Tom.
He does. Yeah, no, that's why I'd be the perfect friendship. You guys, that's what we're going to do. We're going to call Digital and Dice. Get them in on here. Start the new year right. First caller of the year. Being one of our first major supporters. They were actually our first subscriber on YouTube.
First Mavis of the year.
Hi. We got a nail clip today. She did, and she hated it.
Oh, I know, baby. She's like, well, I just woke up.
I think I remember your email.
No.
Digital and Dice.
Why don't you just drop the link for him?
Knows our cat.
You know, we got to get Lisa in here someday. She was a customer of mine when I worked in South Florida, and she is very cool. She has a big old Evenstar pendant from Lord of the Rings tattooed on her.
Thanks for stopping by.
And she also has her own podcast. Lisa, if you want to drop your podcast name in the chat, I'm sure people might go check you out.
For sure. We were watching one recently, but you guys were busy with your guest and the toy she brought, so we didn't want to interrupt. Yeah, I just need your email, Mark, just because I hate Hangouts. Hangouts is horrible. Worst, I'm going to get angry about it. Mavis isn't going to care. So, you guys check out that new Downed Pilot podcast. Pretty good. It's almost as good as the Gonzo Radio Monday night at 8 p.m., which is Lisa's podcast she's attached to. Google it or YouTube it.
YouTube, yeah. They have a channel on YouTube.
Google owns YouTube. I was cutting out the middleman.
Yeah, you weren't here during Blab days, Tom. It was the best. It was the best of times. These are the worst of times.
Blab was great. That's actually why it was kind of called Odd Shaped Channel.
I think he might have DM'd you.
Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm not even logged into Twitter. Give me a second. What were we talking about? Yeah, you were actually, it kind of like Brady Bunched you. So like it recorded up to 4 people at once. And
oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, we're getting called on the phone, I think.
Don't answer it. It's coming from inside the house.
No, I think it's just telling you your battery's low. I thought he was doing a Cal. Isn't that Cal who kept calling you? Or was that Billy?
Billy, everyone does it. I forgot how to do anything for a second there.
James is messaging you something about a thermomancer. I opened it.
Thermomancer? What could that be about, Eric Osamacher? He knows what it's about. What I was talking about, James, about the logistics of a thermomancer.
Ooh.
Keyboard. See what I'm seeing? Oh, there we go. Whatever I did worked.
Sorry that we're so slow getting people in tonight.
It's 2018. We wanted to start off the year really poorly.
It is New Year's Day, so I don't think we are going to have as many callers as we usually do. So it shouldn't be too bad tonight for the wait.
Blue battery. Have you checked on the children? Oh, because I mean, I can hear you.
Hold
But
on.
I cannot see.
Okay.
Have you checked on the children?
Selecting a camera. Camera problem. What?
Do you have something using the camera currently?
If they were ever real at all.
We are
Hold on.
amazing.
I had to close the
We're just
thing.
like flashing over them, like, aha!
Camera. Camera problem.
Well, I can.
That's
I know everyone's
There we
voice will. Oh, there we are.
Hey,
So,
Hey!
never real at all.
We're over there.
hey guys.
where are we?
The webcam's
This
over
is-
there.
Yeah.
Where are we?
This is a new angle.
Hi.
Oh, well, they're over there.
Hi.
Are you sure?
No, everyone's voice
Hey.
will.
Oh,
You're-
hey.
How is everyone?
We're good. We're good. We're just
it's us.
hanging out.
Where are we?
Oh, Brian's out of frame.
That's for the best of everyone.
Back in the frame.
Hi.
We can bear-
They have their own references. How's everyone's it's New Year's? That's what it is.
Yeah,
good.
It is New Year's.
So far, so good. We went to a little bit of a party last night, hung out, and played some board games. What was the one we played? The
Last night
how's
on Earth.
everyone-
Last Night on Earth.
Yeah.
New Year's.
That was good
That's
times.
what it is.
zombie survival type thing.
I fell asleep.
Good times.
Nice. So
good
we're
old-
mostly talking about 2018 expectations and or favorite stuff from 2017. I guess. Did you guys have anything that you wanted to add to that?
Oh, let's see. Well, we
Nice. So
just
we're
did our
mostly,
year in review
talking
show,
about
so we talked a
2018
bit about
expectations and or
like the
favorite,
games and the
stuff
systems that
from
came out
2017,
in
I guess.
2017
Did you
that
guys
were
have
like
anything
kind of
Mhm.
going
that you
over
wanted
that.
to add to that?
But the 2018 stuff, I know that there's some really fun things coming out, especially for like the Switch. I know that's going to be really good. I know that we got. Let's see, what was the?
we ragged on Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
Talked
because-
about the Switch a
I
lot.
like Mass Effect.
There was some talk of shooter Destiny 2 and how
Yeah.
it was both okay and a flop, and
Right.
somewhere in between there.
Let's see. 2018. I know there's some really fun stuff coming. I know we have some expectation of what we want to happen, and it's mainly just making sure that we're able to reach out more and increase the channel, get our kind of expand out more so that more people know that we exist.
Nice.
Yeah.
We are getting some feedback from one of your guys' microphone. It sounds like the YouTube episode is playing, so like on a delay, I can hear the episode.
Sorry.
Which is great because we can just get to hear you talk twice, and it's just beautiful.
Nice.
Sorry about that. Yeah, let me.
We are getting some,
adjust
some
that.
feedback from one of your guys'
Look,
microphone
it's you. You sound beautiful.
playing, so like on a delay, I can.
So during our Q&A, I'm gonna bring up a question that was brought to us, and I'm gonna ask you at the same time. What goals are you looking to accomplish this year, personal or your channel? I know you're saying you want to reach out to more people, and we're trying to do the same. But do you have any other like specific goals for the channel?
Let's
what
see.
goals are you,
I
looking to
know we're
accomplish
releasing
this
a
year,
brand
personal
new
or your channel? I know you're
series.
saying you want to reach out to more people,
Two
and we're
brand new
trying to do the
series,
same.
actually. As everyone else leaves the room because food just
Do
got
you
here.
have any
Uh,
other like
and sorry about
specific
the
goals for
weird
the channel?
Thing that's happening. Hold on, I can actually. There we go. That might have been it. So we have two new series coming out. We have Hazardous Endeavors going to be releasing this next Wednesday, and we have Creature Pasta that's coming out next Monday.
Next Monday? Or
Yeah,
then-
next
okay.
Monday. So we're going to be
Pretty
doing
soon.
those. We're really excited to see those come out, and we're hoping that those are going to be expanding out just from the Let's Plays and the stuff that we do.
Nice. I'm personally excited to hopefully see Crass's Rose Tico cosplay in 2018.
Oh, it's gonna happen. I'm so excited. Have to plan it all out, get all the right
Nice.
colors of khaki.
I'm personally excited to hopefully see.
We need to get you the other necklace.
cosplay in 2018. Yeah, I'm down.
We
Oh.
Brian and I have looked into doing the Snoke's Praetorian Guard outfits because those
That's
look
cool.
really badass.
Kimber just wants to be a porg.
You can be a porg if you want to. I believe in you.
I do.
You can leave your porgs behind.
Hashtag support.
All right, everyone. So I know you guys are scheduled to record something soon. Thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you? I know there's a huge, massive places to locate you. All right, everyone. So
absolutely. You can absolutely find us on www.digitalanddice.com is our website. You can check us out on @digitalanddice on Twitter, youtube.com/digitalanddice, Tumblr, digitalanddice.tumblr.com, and we are going to be revamping our Patreon here this very shortly to add in some
that's a
stuff.
big thing.
Especially because of some of the new content we got, we're going to be adding in some things, which I'd like to once again say thank you guys for being one of our awesome patrons, and we'll be making sure that there's some cool stuff we're going to be providing to you guys as a thank you, including some awesome high-res desktop images and some cool promotional stuff we're making up for Creature Pasta and for Hazardous Endeavors. So definitely look out for that.
I mean, we didn't need to be bribed, but I don't mind the payoff. So
Yeah,
thank you.
You are very welcome, and everybody should support awesome podcasters like these guys. But I do believe it's pronounced Patreon.
Yes, it is Patreon. I didn't want to correct you.
Deign to
Yes.
disagree that it is indeed Patreon.
I don't mind
That's
the
okay.
payoff.
It's
So
Patreon.
Yes, Sound Guy Steven.
Hey.
4 out of 8
Patreon.
Thank you.
Patreon.
Okay, well, we seem to start some kind of civil war. So thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll figure out the audio echo. I think I know what it is. But next time we'll be on. We're good.
Bye.
Okay.
No problem, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye, Justin. I miss you.
Miss you
Start
too.
some kind of civil war. Thank you. For those who don't know, Justin was our third co-host on Mavis Stop Killing the Couch.
Which is our new show now.
No, it was on Encrypted, our cryptozoology podcast. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, definitely do so. Justin brings a lot of lore to the table, and his dulcet tones.
And some charm, yeah.
Yeah, it's just great. It's great.
But we love Digital and Dice, and if you guys haven't checked them out, you should, and subscribe and like all their stuff, because they work really hard, and they're great guys. I think you were supposed to have Tom Z in next, right?
Okay.
Randall, thank you. I made these little flags today.
In like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I thought we should be festive because it's a new year. Are you avoiding posting because there's been some trolls?
I need your email.
Well, let's see what happened in the chat that we might have missed. Can we get a Mavis Stop Killing the Couch on a shirt? It's funny you say that because we are indeed working
actually,
on some designs for shirts.
I'll get one of them. Digital and Dice was just talking about revamping their Patreon. I spent last night doing the same. We're gonna be posting a lot of things. If it's just $1, you're gonna get a lot of things for behind the scenes. Some I don't know. We're gonna do some stuff related to the Down Pilot podcast, our watch along, Eric and I, that we watch it and record it. YouTube took it down, but there's no reason why you guys can't watch it on Patreon. Mavis is here now. She's sorry she killed the couch, but I'm gonna be working on a lot of new things this year. I'm hoping to get bigger and better, and working on the website, so that's actually not behind. And
like we said with the merch, like Tom and I are both artists, so we're working on some cute designs.
as much as we love Janine's stuff,
Janine can only do so much for
And that's-
everybody, so
and yeah, we need to get some flavor out there of our own. Where's this picture?
in the meantime, the lovely and talented Janine was asking me if I'm excited about that Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born. I would literally watch that woman do anything. She is a goddess on earth. I adore her. So yes, I am excited about that, and I will be watching it. I think she's a good actress. I liked her a lot on American Horror Story. So yes is the simple answer.
Okay.
He DM'd you.
Okay, I'll be right there. So real quick, this is how I see Dobby. By the way, I think the resemblance is uncanny. And this is a little design. Let me go. If you guys would buy this, tell me, because then I'll work on it harder.
It's me and Mavis as cute little Sailor Moon type anime doodles.
What you think? That's all I got right now.
Yeah, I know that Gaga's real name is Stephanie Germanata. So.
I didn't. All right, guys, our camera's all. There we go. Oh yeah, he messages me. I'm supposed to be doing something. This is the most laid back episode of OSP Chill ever.
It's the most chillest of
The
the
chillest
chill.
of the chill. It could be the illest of the chill as well.
Tom Zambito likes your drawing. So does Lisa and Janine. DJ.
Good, because I'm charging $80. No, not really. I will never do that to you. That's how much I'm selling my white T-shirt for. Any reference? I don't know.
They want you to, I guess, put like how Artemis is the other cat.
Oh, I was gonna be Tuxedo Mask in the background, but we're set to max chill. We got Mavis a new toy, and it might have been the best or worst thing we ever did. Hey Tom, how's it going?
Hello there. It is going. I'm a weary traveler, but I'm here in hellish Hoth, Michigan.
Yeah, you're saying you have a travel story. Do you want to lead with that?
Sure, it's been a day because I intended to leave at about 7 a.m. this morning. Got my car all packed up. Got everything inside, basically stuffed to the brim because I got new tires, so I had tires in the back. Go to use the remote start to start it up while I'm getting the finishing touches, and nothing. My brand new 2017 Cruise did not start. So I had to deal with some electrical problems this morning, and of course every dealer is closed. So I was basically driving the entire distance hoping that I would have enough electricity to make it, which I did, even though I got to 16 miles away from my house and a massive accident happened shortly in front of me on the interstate, and I was stopped for a good 45 minutes. I was sitting there eating my mom's Christmas cookies inside my car, just hoping that the battery light wouldn't come on.
Yeah, I was leaving work today at 7 a.m. and it was cold, and I started the car and it did that. It starts, but then it goes, and I'm like, but it went, and then kept going. So I
think the cold is just making it.
Yeah, yeah, but it was definitely scary because I was like, no.
Yeah, it was like 9 this morning in Delaware, and it's like 9 now in Michigan. So I came full circle.
Let me see what it is right now here. 6.
It's 6 right now.
Nice. I think it's going to be
not that it's a contest.
Not that it's a contest, but you're winning.
Oh, Matt, who's local here, same town, he said his battery died this morning. So, Cat,
Yeah,
worst
apparently.
time to play with that toy.
I'm gonna take it away.
What toy?
It's like shreds of carpet. Here,
thing.
oh god,
This thing. She's gonna go nuts.
Oh, that thing.
this thing. It's on but it's like wire. She loves it. She
doesn't
won't
wanna
come
do
over
it.
here though. Come on, it's so great.
Oh, you made me hit her.
Haha, that's why I like it.
I'm gonna take this away,
All right. So, was there anything that we discussed news-wise, or just talking about movies and TV that you're excited about?
Well, did you guys mention Mission Impossible 6?
We didn't.
Because that's coming out in 2018, I think. and I love the Mission Impossible series, and I love Henry Cavill, so I'm incredibly interested in that movie.
Is
So
this why we
this-
have the mustache thing?
Yes, it is.
Oh, great.
Because Paramount wouldn't let him shave it.
What frustrates me the most is in the comics, he comes back with a beard. Like, just give him a beard.
Or let him
Wow.
have a sweet mustache. I think everyone here wants mustache Superman.
Yeah.
But Mission Impossible 6, Venom, of course. We have our discussions about that. I for one am excited, and I know you're grumpy about it.
I'm mad about it.
Well, stop it.
What about what do you got planned for your channel this year?
That implies I have a plan. My plan is to make a plan.
Does he look like the guy with the...
What?
You're just a dog chasing cars and popcorn.
Nice segue. I think I might do a retroactive video of the replacing cars segments from my previous videos. I'll start with that, and then I am planning to start up that show again later this month, maybe early February at some point, because right now I'm quite tired, and work's gonna kick up real quick soon. So we'll see. We'll see where everything goes. And I forgot to mention on the TV front, I think I brought it up in the chat. I kept seeing ads for the show Corporate when I was home in Delaware. And I'm going to give it a shot because I really want a good workplace comedy. It's just a workplace comedy on Comedy Central about corporate life. So I don't know much about it because the commercials were really vague, but I need a good workplace comedy in my life. And if people are into food, I'm going to torture Kimber a little bit more with food. Secret Eats with Adam Richman is coming next Monday, where he goes around to various cities and finds kind of the hole in the wall places and has special dishes from them. So I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, I always like finding the hidden gems of restaurants. There was like this grease trap where my mom lives that I love going to. It's probably horrible for you, but I love that place.
Aren't all the most delicious things horrible for you?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe
A
that's
good chunk of them.
She's back.
This cat.
She's like, "Mommy tried to eat me." All right, buddy. Well, where can everybody find you?
Usual places, at RoadRaider3 on Twitter. I didn't feel like making a lower third because I'm tired and forgot until this very second. So that's Zed Reviews on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that has that. So go check out this past season of Cars and Popcorn. You guys were on there many times and did well in trivia. So
Yes.
yeah,
Tom did.
go watch it.
We packed up I packed up my prized car and getting ready to ship
True story.
when we do the thing.
When we move.
Yeah, move. All right.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Tom. We'll talk to you soon.
Did you let him finish, or did you
What?
cut him off?
No, I thought I let him finish, but I could have cut him off. I could be completely wrong.
You did not cut me off.
Okay, good.
I did not. I feel like I'm a Maury. Anyway, and I'm not the father. All right. Have a great day.
Yeah, get some rest, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Bye.
Live long and prosper. All right, he's gone. Who we got next? Billy. Oh, Billy, come over, you silly.
Do you have to
Can
send
you-
him an invite?
No,
or-
I mean, he usually just jumps in, but then when I assume he can jump in, he can't. But then when I think I have to invite him, he jumps in. He's just playing mind games with me, and I don't appreciate it. Billy, do I need to call you?
There's a couple seconds delay, so.
Billy, answer me.
Billy.
Billy. Billy.
Ridiculous.
Billy. Mavis hates it.
So did you have any goals for this year? Because I don't
gonna
think we answered that.
Burn down this apartment. No, I didn't want to get that on. I'm kidding. Well, I want to not be months behind on the website. I'm working on that. I want to get some help for stuff. Get somebody in charge of our Facebook. Somebody in charge of our other stuff. Blog editor for the blog. I'd like to find, just so I won't fall behind because other stuff's getting done. Excited about the new podcast. I'll talk about new one I'm working on when Eric comes on. I'm excited that TV 3-Way is on.
I want to move. I want to
yes.
not eat horrible all the time because, like, I'll just want to eat horrible most of the time. And, yeah, just stuff like that. Get it done. Plan the wedding. All that jazz.
And all that jazz.
Hopefully maybe see some more of the gang that we haven't got a chance to meet yet because we had a great year of meeting a lot of our friends in person.
I know there's a few pit stops we're going to try to make when we are moving.
Yeah, so
but we're going to have Mavis with us too, so it's going to be hard to like really...
Hey, Billy.
Nice.
Billy! What's up with you?
Not much. I've been feeling very sassy tonight, so there's that.
Ooh.
I've had a very boring day, so yeah. I've had nothing to do all day except I just watched all of Big Mouth again. It's hilarious.
What are you looking forward to in pop culture for 2018 this year?
There's a lot of stuff. I'm always looking forward to the MCU stuff as much as I shit on them. I always look forward to that stuff. I do that because I'm the DC guy. And yeah, I'm also excited for Aquaman because I love James Wan. They got themselves it's practically gift wrapped for them. And there hasn't been really any production troubles. Westworld season 2, definitely. I'm very, very concerned about Bohemian Rhapsody because, much like you, I love Freddie Mercury, and I listen to News of the World, which is an amazing album, and that man has such a range, it's ridiculous. Like most singers couldn't do that.
Yeah, no, he was amazing.
Man, there's just
and charisma for days, just like the way he was when he was on stage. Like I've never really seen anybody get it exactly right. Like obviously a lot of people have tried to duplicate some Freddie Mercury moves because he is such an inspirational character, because like he was so different that it inspires you to want to do stuff just seeing him perform. And I'm concerned. I'm concerned all around about the whole thing. I wonder what happened with Sacha Baron Cohen, but like I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I mean it's much like Prince and Michael Jackson, incredible showman and an incredible voice. But yeah, there's that. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah,
I really like J.A. Bayona. The man can direct. He does a lot of serious stuff. I don't think he's ever done anything like this because he's done The Impossible, A Monster Calls, and The Orphanage, which is they're all really good films, but they're very, very serious, very emotional, and emotionally draining, a lot of that stuff. And this is a big budget, it's a huge movie because a lot of people love Jurassic Park. Obviously, you mentioned earlier that Randall loves it. And yeah, there's that.
It's good though to have a bit more serious of a director because maybe last time they went a little too camp with it. So maybe this guy can bring it down and ground it a little more. I loved Monster Calls. I thought it was beautiful. Like it was sad, but it was beautiful.
Yeah. Crimes of Johnny Depp, don't care. It makes me really sad as a Harry Potter fan because I should care, but I don't. And I usually love everything, which is my flaw. But yeah, I don't care. Except for Jude Law. I agree with you on that. I think he looks cool.
Yeah, it's almost a bummer that Johnny Depp's whole situation and Johnny Depp's declining quality as an actor is like so distracting, because like I liked the first one, with Johnny Depp being the most disappointing part of the first one as well, and it's a bummer that I feel like I can't enjoy this.
Yeah, the reason why I'm upset at this is not because Johnny Depp's a bad actor. He's an incredible actor. We know he has it in him, but yeah, it just turns out he's a scumbag. And
I'm gonna say Johnny Depp was an incredible actor. Johnny Depp hasn't done a good movie in a long time, and
that's what makes me sad. He has it in him. If you give him just the right project, then I feel like he could do it, but it's probably too late. Whatever.
like, not everybody can be Betty White and have like 50+ years of career on them. Like, he should have stopped a long time ago and just let it be what it was, and not have, you know, some of these bad projects that he's been working on in the last few years, like tarnishing what was otherwise a very good career, you know, up until recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here's something I've been seeing trailers for. It's this John Krasinski and Emily Blunt film called A Quiet Place, where they don't show you what it is. It's much like, you know, Cloverfield, like that whole marketing. You don't see exactly what it is, and it's probably going to be a disappointment, but I really hope it is, because the trailer for it is awesome. They're using sign language. They're putting sand everywhere so they do not make a noise. They're playing board games. Also, who plays board games anymore? Well,
We do.
All of us?
I mean, like, you know what I mean.
I don't. I don't know what you mean.
I'm really sad.
It looks really tense, though, the way they're using
Yeah, I too really appreciated that trailer. I didn't know anything about it before I watched the trailer. Like you said, the trailer is pretty vague and it doesn't blow anything about what's going to happen in the movie. It just gives you like a little bit of the how it's going to be during the movie, and I thought it was tense. And they're obviously like a very famous married couple, and it'll be neat to see them get to work together, because usually the projects that they work on are two very different things between what she does and what he does, and it looks like, you know, he might be being brought into her world a little bit more than her into his, because he's mostly a comedy guy. But I think he's talented enough to pull something like this off. I'm on that same team with you. I'm excited about this.
I'm worried about it being a bad theater experience, though, because there's so much quiet. You're gonna hear every fucking thing in that theater.
Yeah. Did you guys hear him?
Oh, I did. I have many stories about a terrible audience that affect my viewings. It's really sad.
TJ thinks that John Krasinski directed it.
Yeah, he does.
Want to check that? That's cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's nice seeing people in comedy backgrounds getting into horror.
Yeah, it's cool to see comedy people doing anything other than comedy, really, because I feel like if you can do comedy, you can do pretty much anything else, because it's really hard to make people laugh and hold a straight face when you're being hilarious. And he's good, man. Like, I like him on The Office just like everybody else did, and it's cool to see that he's getting to work on a big project even still now in 2018.
Look at Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, Jim Halpert pranking Dwight Schrute. Let's just say I have taken a little inspiration from that. I like to prank my coworkers. Nothing extreme like that, because I just don't have the time. But it's been fun. And Rampage. It's coming out April 20th. That's a very, very specific date, and that looks just so stupid.
It does look very stupid.
It's so stupid that, you know what, I might just get a sandwich and go for it, man.
Get a sandwich, nice. All right, well, since we're talking about theater experiences, we did have another question from the Q&A, and since you're on with us, Billy, I'll ask you too.
Sure.
Troy from the Monday Show, one of our patron producers, Raul's on that.
Mm-hmm.
My future producer.
They know Raul.
He asked, "What's your earliest movie going? What's your earliest movie going experience that you remember?" Exactly. Mine might have been Pocahontas, because I saw it in IMAX and it was very like, it left because of the color palette and everything like that. I also remember Dragonheart really well. Seeing that in the theaters.
Yeah, for me, like definitely I remember Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
because Jurassic Park is such an experience, and when you're so young, it makes like a big impression on you. Also The Lion King.
Oh yeah.
I have like fond memories of going to see The Lion King in the theater, so I'm glad that the two that I can remember so well are both films that I still love to this day.
Vividly remember seeing Phantom Menace when I was 12, and I regret it.
What about you, Billy?
God. Yeah, one of which is Lion King. It was probably one of the re-releases because it did not, or it came out before I was born. That's how young I am. But I would watch that all the time at home. And whenever it gets re-released in theaters, I will go see The Lion King. There's nothing on earth that will stop me. And Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, I vividly remember being scared shitless by the basilisk. And also Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I hated the Dementors. I still hate them. They're not as, scary as the one that's right next to Kimber, but,
He's
Don't
not scary, he's cute.
well, I think Tom would beg to differ.
He's an adorable friend. You just can't look at his nightmarish back.
That's how
Who
I
did the
feel
sculpt
about,
on that toy?
Now,
that's how I feel about poor guys. Their
I
eyes
did
are.
a picture of the front. I'm gonna do a picture of the back.
Oh, don't. Please don't. That's like porcelain dolls in me. I just ugh, I hate them.
Well, if people want to send you pictures of their porcelain dolls, where can they do that?
I'm not telling you. I think you guys know my Twitter, so yeah, if you want to do that, go for it. But I probably won't respond.
At Buster Bill, yeah.
Because I always respond to everybody. So, well, yeah, New Mutants looks interesting. Looks like a horror movie, honestly, and that's something different. Black Panther, can't wait. I mean, they got 2 Tolkien white guys in it, and it's glad that the yeah. I really like Chadwick Boseman, and Michael B. Jordan is great. I'm a little concerned about Michael B. Jordan's character because he's in a cat suit, and Chadwick Boseman's in a cat suit, and that's the trap that they usually go in. But Wakanda looks amazing, and Infinity War, it's probably gonna be awesome. I mean, everyone's probably gonna be just as excited for this, probably more than Civil War, because like you said, it's the whole gang coming together. And yeah, they're fighting a California raisin with like these weird things in his chin, but I like Josh Brolin.
Has no one seen Thanos before? Like, you're surprised?
No. I mean, it looks like Thanos, but I agree with Kimber. No, I agree with Kimber. I liked him before in Guardians.
No.
Like,
Also,
I don't like the color updates and stuff. He looks weird.
He does.
You're right. He's got a weird, like, thumb looking head. Like those thumbs from Spy Kids. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
All right. Well, because
I
disagree with you, I'm kicking you off.
That's not why.
And
yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff that I'm excited for, and I'm really excited just for this year because I'm finally producing content of my own. Like, finally, I'm always just the guy that supports everybody, which is great, and I'm still going to do that. But it'll be nice if people support me for once, and
awesome. Yeah,
not just for being a fan.
Everybody. But we do have to let you go. Get some more callers in here. It's always nice talking to you.
Yeah, always nice talking to you guys as well.
Yeah, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, bye.
Bye. I never get to eject it. It's too fast.
Who do we have up next?
We have up next Eric Osamacher. On Twitter.
You want to read up some of the up and coming names on the list so people know that they're coming up soon? See if they still want to call.
Dean's asking in the chat, welcome to the broadcast, Dean, if I like my beard. I do, otherwise I wouldn't have it. She likes it more than me. So that helps. All right. Coming up after Cal, because up next we got Eric A. I do need your email. Cal, we skip Digital Dice. Sam, if he wants to call in. Matt, Bear Mongolia, if he wants to call in. TJ, Ashley, and Joe, I think they had to go.
Yeah.
And then if anybody else wants to call in, just let me know. Just keep in mind we have to try to squeeze in as many
Did
people
you
as
get Morgan
possible.
on there?
I didn't write down Morgan because I knew I would remember him, but ironically,
you forgot him, so I think he might be up.
He's in our hearts.
Because he's been here.
he came after Sam.
Okay.
So
I
he's
haven't
between
seen Sam
and Matt.
for a while, though, to be honest.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully, sent it over Hangouts. I'm in Hangouts.
And Matt says he's a no-go for tonight, which is totally fine.
Okay. Eric, you might as well send it to me on Twitter because I'm not seeing anything in Hangouts. Hangouts, why do you hate me? Oh,
Sam is
Sam
here.
is here.
He's just been quiet, I guess. You were on the list. If you cannot call, that is fine. We know that you are on vacation. You do need to save somebody's
it's a new year.
email addresses so we don't have to go through this every time. That should be your New Year's resolution, to be honest.
Well, what I have to do is I have to add everybody to my Google Hangouts or my Google Plus circle thing that I never use. So I guess I'll do that. If you want or a constant caller, send me a Google Circle invite. I think that's what they're called. I don't know.
Morgan, you know we always want you to call. Stop being ridiculous.
Morgan, you were first, like always.
You get written down on the list when you come into the room. Tom just didn't write you down because you're a VIP, but then he forgot about you. Luckily,
hello.
I did not forget about you.
Hello.
Hello,
it's
Eric.
Hat Boy.
Yep. I almost wasn't wearing the hat as a joke, as a Thanos joke, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna not wear the hat.
Understandable. It's funny when he mentioned like should Thanos have a hat. Yours was the hat that I pictured on Thanos. So.
yeah. This hat just needs to be a Hollywood star. Not me, the hat.
So anything? Oh well, any Pokemon Go news?
Well, yeah. I mean, there is for like another like 14 days or so. So 2 more weeks. We got Groudon Tier 5 raids going on. Right now we're at the tail end of the Christmas/New Year's event where there's a bunch of ice types all around, like 6-hour lures. Santa had Pikachu's and Delibirds.
Matt in the chat's requesting I do a 1920s introduction of Hatman. So
okay, here let me turn around so it's like a nice superhero reveal.
Or Hat Boy, sorry. In a time where heads were too cold to go by. Hold on, that was horrible. Old time radio voice.
There's a drink right there.
No, it's got to be gritty like film grain. In a time where everyone's head was too cold, a hero rose among to be the champion of sombreros and fedoras alike. Hat Boy.
Hello.
All right, that was my best.
Yeah, there we go. That's about as good as we're gonna get right now.
Jessica, write that down.
they don't get that yet. They don't get that yet. That's not till tomorrow.
So before we start talking about our favorite new pet project,
yeah.
Did anything stand out coming out in 2018 that you're super interested in, or?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be super excited for all the Marvel stuff. I love first Ant-Man. It's a really funny film. Uh, Black Panther's probably gonna be amazing, and Infinity War is what everything has been leading up to. So hopefully that's good.
Yeah,
So,
hopefully. There's also some other series we didn't mention, like is Teen Titans this year?
Teen Titans should be this year. Young Justice season 3 got confirmed.
Oh no.
It's coming.
Either I'm lagging or Erica's lagging.
I think Tom froze for me. I don't know what's going on.
Hat Boy was frozen for 5 seconds.
I don't know if I was frozen or not, but okay. So we got Titans probably sometime this year, and we got Young Justice season 3, fourth quarter this year. So it's going to be good.
Well, good. I'm excited. Like Young Justice is what, 2019?
No, it's fourth quarter this year.
Oh, it is.
It's going to, yeah.
Okay, I misheard you. My bad. All right. Well, for those who don't know, Eric and I have just started a new podcast on the channel called the Downed Pilot Podcast, where we explore a failed pilot that doesn't get to see. Well, I guess it gets to see the light of day because we know about it and we're able to talk about it, but it doesn't get the network support.
I think you're still pulling folk. Oh, never mind. Because like Cal was saying, you could only see me.
Yeah. Oh, I lagged out for a second.
Okay.
But yeah, Eric, do you like doing it, or am I forcing you?
No, it's a lot of fun. It's a blast. It's like we got so many episodes that we want to do, but we're like,
yeah,
let's not go overboard quite yet.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out like what's the correct order to go through things. Like one of them I really want to do is the Justice League of America from the 90s, but it's an hour and a half long. Like it was a pilot, but then they turned it into like a network movie.
Yeah.
But the costuming's so bad, and I do want to eventually get to that. But we just tackled the 2006 WB/CW version of Aquaman, and then tomorrow we're going to be dropping our next episode, aiming around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm actually going to be editing it after this, so it should be done processing by then. We can only hope.
Heat Vision and Jack.
Yeah, Heat Vision and Jack. I'm like, what am I even talking about? Dan Harmon and Rob Schraub's Heat Vision and Jack. That was a lot of fun.
Not to be confused with Heat Wave and Jack.
You know,
I'm not gonna get that yet.
It's funny you say that because I'm like, did I just screw up the name again? But I got it. Okay. It stars Jack Black and Owen Wilson. It was a lot of fun to talk about, and Patreons do get to see. That's why I get screwed up, because they're patrons.
Yeah.
But it's Patreon, so I always call them Patreons. Patrons do get to see our watch along, which is great. It's a lot of fun. Eric, what else do you got in the pipeline that people can check out?
There's 5 more episodes of Just Whelmed noted. We just covered episodes 9 and 10 yesterday, which are probably 2 of the most stressful episodes of the entire series. So Joe and I had a blast talking about those. We got 5 more episodes, and then we'll obviously take a break until Young Justice season 3 comes out. Probably have a couple of episodes in the meantime, just talking about stuff like things I want in season 3, stuff that I'm not going to talk about because of spoilers.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think Young Justice was probably one of the best animated series we got from the DC Comics since like the Justice League cartoon.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed that, it doesn't matter that they're about kids. All of them deal with realistic stuff for being comic book heroes, and it's a lot of fun. So it's a lot more fun when Eric tells you what happened and how it amuses him.
Yeah. But what's nice is that when it's like it gets to me and Joe, we just spend like 5 minutes talking about a single shot of the episode.
Yeah. Joe likes to examine the spice in detail. So, well, Eric, if anybody wants to talk to you, can I? Wait, did I already do that?
But no, not yet.
Okay. Twitter.
At Bunk Bunker on Twitter.
We're so good at this.
Yes, we are.
And definitely be sure to check out our next episode of the Down Pilot podcast tomorrow. Eric, thanks so much for
joy. It's a genuine joy of an episode.
Well, you are a delight of a co-host. I remember that, right?
Well, thank you.
I came home after recording with you, and I'm like, Eric Ossenmacher is a delight to work with.
That's true. He did say that.
It is. All right. Thank you. You are a delight as well.
Well, now, all right. Well, let's not make everyone else.
This bromance is a delight. You guys are cute.
All right. See you guys next week.
All right, Eric. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Bye.
Like me and Eric will spend like an hour and a half recording, and then we'll just be like, "So what are you doing?" And be like, "I just recorded with you, but we'll talk. It's great."
So I think we got Sam up next. And then Cal, I think, said he was getting ready to call, maybe. And Morgan has double-checked, and he's good to call.
This cat is super comfy. You want to be held like a baby? You probably don't. Who doesn't like being held like a baby? Who doesn't like it? Who doesn't like it but loves me? So we'll do it anyway.
She is cute. Look at the bean toes.
Those little bean toes. Those little bean toes.
Bean toes. They're good. She doesn't like that. Are you waiting for Sam's email?
She doesn't. Yes, she doesn't like it. She'll leave.
Yeah, and she's leaving immediately.
Say hi, everybody. Why don't you? She's
yeah,
going all relaxed.
we're gonna do Sam, Cal, and then Morgan. Cal, if you don't want to call, you don't have to. Well, it looks like Cal is.
Oh wait, Cal is next.
Oh,
not
Cal
Sam.
is ready immediately, and we haven't heard back from Sam for a minute. So let's get Callan and then Sam. I called them Sal. I just turned it into the same name.
They have become one. He's become the man who wears clothes but doesn't wear clothes at the same time, phasing in between the material world and the immaterial.
And,
the clothed and the nude. Sorry.
I see that we got 11 people in the room still. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome, and we're glad to have you to start the new year. Hey, Cal.
Hello, what's going on?
How
Nothing
you doing?
Much. How are you?
I'm okay. Just a little tired, but I'm good.
I know you're enjoying Doctor
Yeah,
Who.
it's good. I'm on the unfortunate Martha episodes, but it's all right. David Tennant's there, so it's good. But like, I don't like it as much as when Rose was there. I just like she's just an adorable character.
Yeah, I think it's universally agreed that Martha's like one of the worst, but you get a treat after this, so.
And I'm glad that you grew to like Donna a little bit more because I was worried because you like hated her instantly.
It was
I love
funny
her.
when she first came on the scene. It was so funny. He's like, what? And he kept saying what? And she was like so mean to him, and like I don't know, but it was good. She ended up being good.
She's Scottish.
Yes, and you get Wilf with her, so and we love Wilf. But yeah, you still have a lot of great stuff to go on Doctor Who. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Did you do that so that you can watch me and Nolan's little show coming up for next season?
That's why I did it.
I'm very excited.
Did you watch number 9's top 5 moments? Did he agree?
I didn't.
He's
I
gonna
watched.
have to check it out right now.
I actually did watch it the first time around, but I didn't understand what was going on. So I do know like because as soon as I remember Dean saying like Nolan saying his first special moment was when like Christopher Eccleston says to Billy Piper like, oh hi, my name, like hi Rose, run or something like that's like one of the first things Nolan says on the show. And I remember that, and then when I saw it on the show, like the actual show, when watching it over, I'm like, oh, that now I get what he's talking about, like stuff like I start to like mix and match things from your show into this. So
Yeah, when you catch up, you'll have to rewatch them again and maybe throw your lists of what your top fives are. I'd be interested to hear.
I just like certain moments and interactions between people. That's what really gets me. Like I really like Mickey's character too. Like he's very you can sympathize with him because like everyone's been there where like you care for somebody but they didn't like you back, or she did love him, but you know what happens and all that. So it's just hard. And I really like his character and like the heroic thing he does and kind of stuff like that. And I noticed a lot of people just started watching it. Like I think Sam's saying he watched it in the chat, and now Raul started watching it too. So that's pretty cool that like a lot of people are trying to watch it. You know, that haven't watched it before.
Showing his love for Donna in the chat, saying that she is the best. I am right there with you, buddy. I love those two together. They're hilarious.
It's just hard picturing Tennant not as the Purple Man or whatever he's called on what's his name? Like the real name that he has?
Oh, Kilgrave.
Kilgrave, yeah.
But so we were talking about our most anticipated for this year. You got anything that you're really looking forward to?
You know, I don't want to look forward to anything, honestly, because I'm like, I don't want to get like let down. As like cynical as that sounds, but like I felt like I look forward to so much things that I get let down. But I don't know, I can't not be excited for Infinity War because like that's something that's been culminating for so many years, and it's one of my favorite story arcs. I remember buying the comic when it first came out and having like the first print of it and all that kind of stuff, and my cousin showing me like the artwork from it, and I was like, oh man, this is so cool, and I went and bought it right away too. So I have to be excited about that, but like, you know, I know what you're all saying about Thanos and all that, but and it's hard. Like I always get upset. Yeah, okay, what Kimber's saying about Thanos.
I am.
But you know, it's hard because like I hate seeing people from the same universe be two different characters because now he's gonna be Cable, right? And like, it's kind of, I don't know, stuff like that. And I guess it's like I guess the Sony versus being MCU, right? That's the difference. To make and
if they choose to bring Cable into future MCU films. But at least like he's a CGI character, and he's
right.
Like if Nathan Fillion comes back, I'm not gonna nitpick that he voiced the CGI character.
It's like John Rhys Davies being Gimli and then also voicing Treebeard.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but then okay, what about somebody like Michael B. Jordan though, who's like, Human Torch as well as,
well, you have the same thing with
Captain America as well. Chris Evans, like.
That wasn't part of the same universe, though.
But
so.
I know.
It depends how they choose to bring things.
That's what I'm wondering. You know, because like when I remember saying like a few episodes back, I think on OSP, I think one of the things was like when you guys were talking about the merger, everyone's like saying in the chat like it'd be cool if they actually do justice for Fantastic Four, if they brought it to the MCU, because that deserves it, I think.
For sure.
I mean, it would be kind of funny to somehow get the current Human Torch, Captain America, and then Killmonger in the same room because. They would all have been Human Torch at one point.
That would be great. I think that would be hilarious if they actually had like a little tip of the hat to the fans with that and like a little thing.
Honestly, even if it was just Captain America, that would be great.
But
I'm foreseeing a very specific problem with Cal in the near future with Doctor Who, if you understand what I'm saying. In that vein. 12.
12 being who else?
I'm not looking. I'm closing my eyes.
That depends how. No, that depends. And there's reasoning behind that, and he even brings it back up this season. So I defend that.
Well, we'll see when it comes to that. But for TV shows, I don't know. Like, I want to stick to like new shows because I think if I'm already watching a show, I'm gonna enjoy it most likely. I don't know. Like, I really don't know for new shows. I hope Krypton's good, but it's probably not gonna be good. Being a Superman fan, I hope it's good, but I don't know.
The sci-fi's hit or miss, man. Like I love Battlestar Galactica. I thought that was a really well produced show.
Kimber and I. Sorry, go ahead.
Then you end up with some other garbage and.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Kimber and I have been talking last night about all the sci-fi shows that are like been really good. Like, because I asked her, was Doctor Who originally on? I mean, Doctor Who now, is it on Sci-Fi or is it on BBC? Because I was talking about all the other shows on Sci-Fi I used to watch, like Eureka and Warehouse 13 and all those great shows I love, like Sanctuary, even all those shows. So like, that's the one thing like I think I like about like it's not on NBC or CBS where like those shows get canceled right away, like those superhero shows on those channels get canceled. Yeah. I'm glad to see it's on Sci-Fi. The only show.
If anything, Sci-Fi saves a lot of shows that get canceled by other networks, so it is nice to have it.
And like it's not, and if it's on ABC, like I don't know if they'll make it. Like I mean, like we'll see what happens with the Inhumans and stuff, and Shield. But there's some shows that do make it on those channels, the other channels, But CW is really known for the superhero shows and just thrives on that channel.
Oh yeah, Randall brings up he brings up Farscape, which is like amazing Jim Henson puppets. I mean, I wasn't huge into it. I had some friends who were crazy into it. I thought it looked really cool. But yeah, they did some really cool programming in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Yeah, Corey saying Babylon 5 was better than
No,
Farscape.
Babylon 5. But all right, buddy. So did you have anything coming up that you wanted to plug, or anything else you want to get in?
Well, yeah, we have the next thing we're doing for like I'm doing on my own. I guess we're not alone on my own, but with Alicia is Aftermath. But that's gonna be after the Royal Rumble, which is I think December 28th. I'm sorry, I didn't say December, January 28th. And but usually we do it the day after. But I'm gonna be at the Royal Rumble, and it's like a 4-day thing. I'm going to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown after as well. So that's gonna be a delayed episode. It might come out the Wednesday or Thursday. It might be into February when that comes out. But I do Kingslaying. I just finished Skyrim today. Not completely, obviously, but like the main quest of all the add-ons as well as the main. So now I'm gonna start the Stick of Truth. So I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna be doing that on Thursday because tomorrow's Tuesday and Wednesday I do Destiny with the Randall and stuff. So check that out. Randall. Well, we don't post it, but like you can watch us, or I don't know how you can do it, but we have old videos of Randall and I playing together. It's fun. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Kingslayer Network and check out that stuff. And then we have I don't know what else do we have coming up. I don't know if we have anything coming up other than that.
We don't have anything planned. Yeah, Encrypted will be back in October if anybody's curious about that.
That's quite a wait. I was just gonna say that the Royal Rumble sounds like a Game of Thrones event. You got the Red Wedding, the Battle of the Bastards, the Royal Rumble.
Where all the kings and queens fight. I guess that was the Battle of the Kings, but you could call it the Royal Rumble as well. I think that's good.
I like it.
I have an idea for a series you could do.
What?
So I don't know why, but like the wrestling company, WWE, I guess, they like make a lot of movies. Like they made, I think they made Man-Thing, which was like he's a Marvel character, but it was from like the early 2000s, and it was like a horror movie. And I think you should review only movies that are produced by the wrestling company.
And just do like my own take on it. I wonder what Behind the Mat or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think they have Behind the Mat already. I'm not sure. I gotta look it up.
But because I was thinking about that because I was trying to think of fresh ideas for podcasts and stuff, and of course I settled on doing this. I've been thinking about like, man, somebody should talk about more like about podcasts that don't make or podcasts that don't make it. That'd be mine. No, pilots that don't make it and stuff like that. But I had that like, what are some like just weird like niche genres, and I forgot I had to tell you, so that's funny.
Oh yeah, well, Flashpoint. Speaking of that, Flashpoint's gonna come back because Flash comes back sometime in January. I think January 16th it comes back. So Flashpoints will be on the Friday right after that, where I give you the key points for that episode in under 5 minutes. Also, and I had an idea for, I don't know like how many pilots you're gonna take on, but there's a show called The After. If you could find that, Amazon has pilot season where they show like episodes, like they show 8 different pilots, and they let the fans of Amazon like choose what they want to make into shows. And one of them was After. Check that out. So it was like I don't know how long the pilot was, but check that out. It was really cool. It's a sci-fi like post. I don't even know how to ruin it for you. Just check it out. It was a good one. Like you might like it.
Okay, we'll throw it on the list.
Maybe I'll do it for TV 3-way or something. But we will talk to you soon, buddy. I'm hoping to see you at the Black Mirror thing.
Yes, I'll definitely be there because I had the spot on exact list pretty much.
Yeah, I was telling Tom, I'm like, that's pretty exciting that me and Cal agreed perfectly on the same list because me and you sometimes don't fully agree exactly on stuff in pop culture. But I was like, yeah, that's how you know it's the right list.
I have one thing out of sequence.
Now, well, I know you like to eject people, so you know what I got to do right now.
Oh.
No.
We're going to see him in 25 years.
Meanwhile, Cal gets ejected from the chat, and Superman doesn't know what to do. Because Cal is Superman.
We got Sam coming in next.
All the way.
From the future.
Where it's been 2018, much longer there. Almost twice as long. Let me read that down.
Yes, that is on Wednesday, Randall, at, you said 8?
8 p.m. We'll be breaking down each episode one by one, so if you haven't watched all the way through, you can watch half of it if you want. Hey, Sam, how's it going?
Hello. doing them.
How is it in the future?
Yeah, it's hot.
It's not
Sitting here in
hot
front of
here.
my fan.
Good to know. Good. I was worried.
There is no warmth in the our near future. That's for sure.
Was there anything that we talked about that caught your attention that you're excited for, or
anything
not excited for,
that
or
you're looking forward to that we
missed?
didn't mention?
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping it was going to come out this year, but I just read up on it and it's in production this year, which is Taboo, which I don't know if you guys have seen, which is a BBC thing by Tom Hardy and his dad.
Yes, we did see that actually. Now that you explain
Wait, you watched it?
Yeah, I did. You didn't watch that with me?
I didn't watch it. I was
no,
waiting
I
to watch
watched
it with you.
No.
But no, I thought it was amazing, and I thought Jonathan Pryce was a better villain in it than he was in Game of Thrones, as the evil head of the East India Company. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
But you said it's not going to come out this year, or are they doing 2019?
Well, they haven't announced the release date. I tried to find one, so I don't know. But I hope it comes out this year, because I was hoping season 2 would come out this year, but that didn't happen. So now we just gotta wait. And after Peaky Blinders finished a couple of weeks ago, so I think they've already filmed the next season of that. I think they did it concurrently with the 4th season, so I'm excited for season 5 a bit.
See, Tom and I definitely watched Peaky Blinders, but we're not caught up. They just put the most recent season onto Netflix, so that's something we're going to be watching together soon. Tom in particular really liked Peaky Blinders. Yeah, he loves Cillian Murphy.
The latest season has Adrian Brody as a bad guy, and he's so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Tom,
good.
I wish you could see him, his whole body. Yeah.
And yeah, so I won't spoil anything for you guys, but yeah, it's a really good season, I thought.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
Now, one thing I did want to ask that you mentioned earlier, you said you didn't like, or you were bored by one of the episodes of Black Mirror.
Yes.
Any chance of a sneak peek which one that you thought was boring?
Metalhead, the black and white episode.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. I watched it yesterday, which was really disappointing to me because that one's set in, or it's supposed to be post-apocalyptic Scotland, and you know how much I love Scotland.
Yeah.
So that
I
was
don't
really
want to get into spoilers too much, but what I will say is I feel like part of the problem is that one didn't have very much dialogue in it, so it felt just like dead, silent air the whole time.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait till you go into it on your review.
Awesome, yeah, I hope you'll be there, because I loved this season. Other than that one, I thought it was really great.
Well, I was really excited because I've been waiting for it to come out for so long, and then, of course, me being a day ahead, it's like I had to wait an extra day for it to come out, which was so annoying. But then I discovered that there was an episode, I don't know if it was a delayed release of episode 6 of the last season, because it just sort of showed up on my Netflix, and I'm like, why wouldn't I have watched this when I watched the original, which was about the bees?
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
And I'm
what were
like,
you going to say, Tom?
I was just going to ask, for those, and Sam included, for those in the chat who are still watching, would you ever be interested, because this series isn't like if I wanted to catch you up on Arrow season 1, nobody's going to care. But because these are more like Twilight Zone's episodic things, would anyone ever want to discuss seasons 3, seasons 2?
I would be down for that. You might have to post on something on Twitter, like a poll, because there are not that many people left in the room. But I'm sure Cal would be down for that. There are a few people in the group.
Because some of those episodes you do ignore, and why I like this season, we'll get into that more on the show.
Last season blew me away. Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I watched 3 episodes yesterday. I watched a couple the other night. I watched the B episode with Mum the day before the rest came out, and she sort of liked it, so that was interesting. But she got upset with me when I told her I was watching the next one without her, and I'm like, don't worry, it's not the same thing. You don't need to watch them back to back.
Yeah, no, it's not like that at all. I've watched them all twice now. I might try to binge them again just so I have like a very firm handle on how I feel about things. But yeah, I'm excited to do that.
But the other thing that I'm excited about for this year, which you guys probably won't know anything about, is Wentworth, which is an Australian women's TV drama. So they left last season on a pretty big cliffhanger. So I'm really excited to see what happens this season.
Nice. Yeah, I do not know what that is, but I'm sure if any fans out there hear you drop that, they're like, woohoo!
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really excited for anything. I'm excited for when 3 Billboards finally comes out here in 20 odd days. And I finally get to see that movie.
Hopefully we get more movies this year coming up.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. Did you have any other things you wanted to say real quick before we do close?
Well, I was working on something in secret that was supposed to come out for Christmas that I got lazy and didn't. So it may come out shortly, it may not, because it was basically a spin-off of the DVD bunker that I did with Brian. So I got 2 hours worth of footage that I need to go through and find what's actually appropriate, which may whittle it down to about 5 minutes. I discovered the important lesson that you should never in-depth analyse one of your favourite movies, because you discover in the first 5 minutes that John Cleese's in blackface, and then you get all sad. So there's a little hint for anyone that may be following along to what we might have been talking about.
So look out for that, guys, and you guys can follow him at SisMaryElephant on Twitter, and always try to check out what all the contributors here have going on for sure.
Oh, that's another thing I discovered today that I'm not happy about. Twitter has updated so you can't use multiple Twitter accounts to vote on surveys. So I can no longer read polls. I'm very disappointed about that.
I'm so sad you can't cheat.
I was so looking forward to Joe and Ashley having to watch Dr. Dolittle, but it won't let me.
Oh, darn.
Oh, no.
All right, Sam, we're going to do...
Have a great day.
See ya.
Bye. See, I haven't heard from Morgan in a little while. I don't know where he went.
I have places I want him to go, but I doubt he's there.
Randall isn't calling in, I don't think, tonight. So it says 7 viewers. If you guys are wanting to call in, and we forgot about you on the list, Corey came in. Maybe Corey wants to call. I want to make sure we're getting everybody. I don't know if it got too late for Morgan, hopefully. Oh, he's here! There he is. Okay.
I don't see him.
Call Morgan. Corey, if you're still here and you want to come in after Morgan, then let us know. This might be the first time that Morgan
I'm here.
has had to wait in line.
Yeah, I know. Morgan's usually first up.
We sent that invite to you, buddy. I'm so hungry, you guys.
No problem, Cal. Welcome back.
Food.
We'll go get nuggets.
What Taco Bell?
Okay.
Why do you look like that? We just had chicken.
We had a chicken yesterday, and usually tradition is we get nuggets. But nugget, whatever, 92 didn't come in.
I think it's like the Amazing Nugget or something is their name.
Hi, Morgan.
Oh, what horrendous lighting is this?
It's your lighting, not mine. I don't know.
I can't. I see. I have no way of determining the lighting in this weird Canadian room.
Go sit on the stove. The lighting over there looks pretty good.
He's gonna do it.
I'll sit on top. No, I won't. I will.
It's a silhouette.
I will sit here and let this horrendous lighting happen. Because you can't even see
like. You look like the demon of Paul Bunyan.
Stop it. Leave him alone.
He's back. No, it's because he's backlit. He's wearing flannel. Up. Get in front of the light. Nope, we're just doing this.
This is like D all over again. With this,
The Avenger.
there you go. So what are you excited about this year?
Sorry. Right. Entertainment I have just bought.
We didn't hear anything you just said.
That Canada connection.
For God's sake. But blame random Canadians.
I do. I do blame random Canadians all the time.
No.
Don't
doesn't.
blame me. I haven't done anything wrong.
I would never
Hello,
suggest
though.
that you did.
But Jessica Jones, I know that's one of the things that you're excited about.
Exactly. It's literally the biggest thing. Couldn't care less about anything else.
What about Solo?
That noise.
Was
That
Tarkin
noise.
instead.
Just
Exactly. Is Tarkin going to be in Solo? Oh, if Tarkin's in Solo.
He's just going to be a worse digital thing.
You mean worse than perfect?
Worse than perfect? Yeah.
I'm on to you.
I'm on to you. Get him,
I'm
Morgan.
protecting his
Get him.
integrity.
He's a minister. Don't talk to him like that.
He's
That is
armored.
true. And
We sponsored him. You should wear like a OSP thing on his
No.
Bible.
I don't have a Bible.
Well, maybe I'll just get
I
you
have
a
an-
blank book and it'll have our logo on it. Sponsored by.
It's just
Weird.
Tarkin. It's a copy of Tarkin, but it's wrapped, so you can't tell that's what it is.
People are just yelling nonsense.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Just nonsense
trolls.
today.
Cal is on top of it. You're good.
This is nonsense. I do apologise for completely turning the show into complete nonsense.
Oh no, it's not you. We were commenting on
The chat. We're getting a
viewers,
lot of
but
trolls.
hey, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it.
Other than Jessica Jones, did you have anything, or you really mean that nothing else matters?
No, obviously, like other thing. I have say trailer or anything, but I know that mine is going to be in a Mary Shelley film. I know.
I heard something about a Mary Shelley film. You kept breaking up there.
Oh, it's with Elle Fanning.
Okay.
Everybody likes Elle Fanning. I'm really interested in that. Anyway, oh God, there's a knock.
Who's
Who is
visiting?
Chaos. Wait a minute.
Who is it?
So that and Jessica Jones, basically.
I'm excited to see who's at the door.
I hope it's Carl Pilkington.
What?
Who's at the door?
Who would realistically be at the door?
Is it Carl
Yes, it is.
Would it... Hey! Happy New Year!
It's all gone mental now. We've everything's gone wrong.
It's a celebrity.
The first celebrity guest. It isn't me.
That was great.
It's causing mayhem.
I'm dying.
Turn it completely off the rails.
That tea I bought.
Yeah.
He's speechless.
I'm not speechless. I have speech.
Whoa, that was so weird. So
it's choppy.
So it keeps lagging, and your dads keep walking back and forth. So he walked to the back of the room, and then it lagged out, and then he walked to the back of the room. Oh no!
Oh,
See,
man.
I don't think that's going to show up on the feed, though, is it? Because there wasn't any noise. That's disappointing.
Oh no, it's set on you.
Oh God.
They've seen it all. Oh,
No!
he's back.
there's a glitch in the Matrix because he keeps walking by in the same direction. It's like a cat.
He's cracking me up.
It's a show within a show.
Yeah, this is why the people stay around.
Yeah, enough now.
Is he on a parade? What is he doing?
Yeah. Have you finished?
I'm done. Oh, no.
He's finished now.
Randall's enjoying it.
Oh, my cheeks
Yeah.
hurt because I'm laughing so much. It's so funny. Your dad can come on to OSP anytime. He's hilarious.
He's shaking his head now.
It's whenever we have the worst connection is when his dad shows up. Have you noticed that?
Oh my god. His dad's Tron.
I did. Even for the connection, I just want to say Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy sorry, it's bad connection, but Happy New Year.
I'll just you sit on the chair.
Oh god, it's
And
getting
you-
horrible. It sounds like a Daft
This
Punk
is
song.
absolutely it's not the best sort of connection.
Yo, this is super trippy. I feel like I'm in a 1960s. Yeah, Cal agrees with me. Anyway,
I almost feel like we should just quit this while we've caused as much mayhem as possible.
yeah, I think this is as good as we're gonna get. Where you're doing some OSP abroad stuff? What are you up to?
I'm well. That's just because I am in fact here.
You are.
See again. He's now breathing directly down. Yeah. The internet isn't working properly. That is the problem.
Happy New Year, Tom.
Did you turn it back on and off again?
Nobody has got any. We don't have control over the internet.
You gotta check these things out before you book places. Anyway, Morgan, you're the Purple Dawn. People should check out your YouTube channel. Yes or no?
And then you just sing back.
Blink if you can hear me, Morgan. Blink if you can hear me. He can't hear me.
Just wait.
This is chaos.
Chaos is a ladder, Morgan.
People are now. I really don't know what's happened.
Okay.
Cal's saying he appreciates every flavor of Gatorade visible in the background.
There is
Yeah.
every flavor of Gatorade on the
Yeah.
fridge. What is that?
Yeah, there is.
Are you doing a taste test later? Purple
I
Dawn
don't even
presents
drink
Gatorade.
I don't even drink the Gatorade.
It
not
just looks
mine.
cool.
It's not even mine. There's three other people. There's three other people in this room
It's in
who
your
drink
shot. You have
Gatorade.
to take full responsibility for the
I don't
variety
think
of
any
Gatorade you have on
it's not in the
display.
shot anymore. It's gone.
I still see a blue one.
Bang. There you go.
All right. So I'm gonna do your plugs, Morgan.
Please do, because I don't think I'll be able to.
So Morgan does a variety of content over at the Purple Dawn. If you're a person, you will like at least one thing there. You can also see, well, not see because it's an audio-only podcast, hear Morgan's dulcet tones when he's on TV Three-Way because he's the next guest. I mean, what else do you have to plug? Anything else?
My Instagram.
Announcement coming soon in the next 2 weeks.
Ooh.
I'm excited. Well, Morgan, I feel bad.
You should be.
It's not my fault.
Bad.
I don't want.
What do you think?
Look, I don't want to hang up angry.
I've caused.
All right. Well, Morgan froze, and we just want to remind everyone that his trip was sponsored by Gatorade, and
Gatorade.
H2O. Check out Morgan's channel. He's a delight. I think that's everybody. Everyone's just mad that we're giving him a hard time about Gatorade, but hey, I'm gonna call him as I see him. Wait, I didn't even bring it up. Who brought it up?
Cal brought it up.
Cal, you're the one who brought it up. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us. We think we started 2018 on the right foot. There's a lot of
There it is.
There's a lot of good times to be had. Thank you everyone for spending this holiday with us. And you're cool.
Time to eat.
You're cool.
Bye, guys.